Alright, let's do this. Hopefully I don't fuck up the process. I actually just got to this part, and I basically did a thing where you played a game in split screen. I downloaded some saves, some game FAQs, and that's how I have some of the more prestigious skins, I guess. I don't know. I think I've gone for the game more than enough times to warrant such things, but I'll digress. But basically, I'm going to try to utilize the moonshot glitch, as it's called, I guess, so that I can get mad XP. I don't know how effective this is going to be, but it's, I don't want to take too many risks, so I'm going to try to play it safe for now. I think once the screen goes fully white, then you're fucked. I remember making an old ass video when I returned, and it was just like really bad. So there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna do the best that I can with this part, I guess. I'm not entirely ready to go into a new game, whatever the fuck, just yet. And unfortunately, I don't know exactly all of the parts in which to go in the direction of or whatever. Like I said, I haven't gotten to this part in quite some time. There's probably another better way of doing this, but I know this is like one of the more easier ones, I guess. So I don't really know, to be honest. Fuck, I almost screwed up. I really hate some of the game's loading screen tips, to be honest. I really just prefer the Borderlands 1 style. I might actually just switch over to that once I reach a level or two. I'll probably do that bullshit with the... what the hell is it called? The... that glitch or whatever, if you want to call it, with the infinity weapon and that one side quest from Marcus. It's probably the best option. It's just that the only major problem with it is that you basically have to be pretty far in to even utilize it. And especially since it does scale with your level, whatever. So it's not really as useful as one might think. It really only works for a certain time. I'm also going to actually install the rest of the DLC as well, because for some reason the character that I downloaded did not level past level 61, so I'm not quite sure what ones I have to download from the Game of the Year disc to get to level 72, which is a little annoying, to be honest. I thought that like once you downloaded certain DLCs you would be able to get that good stuff, but I guess not. I also normally don't invest in that red skill tree for 0, but because there's a trophy you can get by, what the hell do you call it? By getting, level whatever, you have to basically be in stealth mode for 10 seconds consecutively, and I figured, why not do that, I guess? Could probably power level with, other characters, I guess. Maybe do this method too, since technically doing this on PlayStation is a lot easier compared to others or whatever. But yeah, you get so little time to do this, honestly. Like, legit. So little fucking time. But I don't mind, to be honest. The XP gain is still pretty good. But yeah, safe to say that my Doom video definitely did get the traction that I wanted. But of course, it had to come from people who just don't know what the hell they're talking about when wanting to call others dumb, whatever. But that Psycho game, dude, Jesus Christ, like... I was so fucking annoyed while even trying to play to get the ending. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the option that leads to a game over? Like, what the fuck? Just a shitty game, period. And the fact that people are kind of simping over for the giant lady just kind of shows how low standards some of these people have, honestly. She's not really a compelling character, to be honest. She's just a bitch who just likes to transform people and then eat them. So yeah, it really is just fucking bad fetish bait. Vor, fucking giantess, I don't know, Goro, I guess, to a point, because of the death shit. Some people into death for some fucking reason. I honestly have no fucking idea why, but they are. That's really fucking weird. I guess the lady looks okay, but she's not an interesting character. And even the other endings aren't really much better. And honestly, I don't even think really the other endings aren't really much better. I think one has you end up killing yourself, the other ends up you killing her. And then I guess the other one, you two basically end up together. At the expense of, like, destroying the world. Which is just fucking dumb. It's just not a compelling game, period. The graphics are definitely unique, but graphics do not make a game, I'm sorry. You can't always go for that, oh, well, the game looks good, so you can't criticize it crap. You can't linger on for that forever. It's just, quite frankly, very immature. I'm sure a lot of work was put into the sprite work for each of the characters and stuff, and the visuals are certainly interesting, but that's about it. The actual gameplay is just crap. Even the daytime bits aren't really much better. you basically have to click on things, and then you basically decide who lives, I guess, or who dies. And most of it is kind of very straightforward anyway, with only the later options being remotely acceptable, I guess. And I guess during the, the midnight sections, I guess, you can go on the giantess's phone or whatever. There was a minigame on there, but it was just dumb. I didn't bother with it. I don't know if like the game glitched or whatever, but legit the game is really poorly optimized. Like, it actually kept crashing quite a bit. It's pretty inexcusable for visual novel in 2025, I'm sorry. The game should not be crashing to that fucking degree, dude. That's just honestly unacceptable. Like, it would crash after I die, it would crash after I completed a speech check or whatever. It would even crash as the the fucking, the days transitioned. It was just annoying and crap. I hated it. Warside was pretty bad, but at least it was still a game. I didn't go into it just hating it, by the way. I'm like, you know what, this could actually be a fairly interesting game, you know? People like the giant titty lady, I guess, from Resident Evil Village, and I just played it. It's like, wow, this is fucking terrible. Like, genuinely the only, like, interesting thing about it is that you can just show someone just how much illusion of choice can just, like, mess with the player. But then after that, it's like, what the hell's the point? Make a whole-ass flowchart on what causes a game over or not. It's just so dumb. I don't think illusion of choice really works in a visual novel, honestly. Some people even believe that the Walking Dead games by Telltale have illusion of choice. Well, at least they still have some form of narrative that's actually interesting. It's just that they really fumbled it with the endings or whatever. I don't know. I guess it just depends how you want to look at it. But I know some people do believe that Walking Dead has illusion of choice, which is technically true, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's as egregious as that Psycho game was, because that was just bad. There were spots of Walking Dead where if you didn't do something correct, you get a game over, but I would say that Psycho game was a lot worse. Because at least in Walking Dead, you can kind of play as the character you want to, I guess. Even though the outcome usually is the same regardless, at least it's telling an interesting narrative. And I actually fucked up. Well, fuck my life. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to Borderlands 1. I'm not gonna keep doing this crap. I might actually just find an alternative farming method, but I don't feel like doing that now. I'll see how far I can get with the other characters, because I want to try to get the trophy for their skill points before I really put in some serious time with Roland. Like, the one character that actually matters for solo players because of his overpowered Scorpio turret ability. So yeah, that was a bit of a letdown. I somehow fucked up on the timing. Oh well. I could probably farm Bunker, I guess. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but it sucks I still mess up. I lost like 2 levels. Oh well, no big deal. Alright. Alright, let's do some Borderlands 1 for a bit. A game I actually like playing, actually. It's kind of shocking, but yes, I do like playing Borderlands 1 a little bit more than the sequel, to be honest. I'm gonna mainly get the skill ability kills, I guess, up to a certain point. I'm not gonna go all crazy with that, to be honest, because I really don't care to. Just gonna try to do the best I can with however it goes, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'll just start with Lilith, I guess. The Sackle bitch, of course. Alright. But yeah, I definitely prefer Borderlands 1 a lot more, to be honest. It's just that 2 is just popular by general consensus, I guess. Nice poppin'. At least I can actually listen to the dialogue and not completely die of cringe. I know people don't like Claptrap in this game for a reason, but I would say it's pretty standard fare. Digital barrier model. It's just a fucking compass game. Well, let's go ahead and get our first chest of the day. Because I already fuck up. Okay. More hair! Look to see the Death Cry scream. Alright, Claptrap, you're over there. I got it. Yay. I'm pretty sure the in-game soundtrack of Borderlands is copyrighted, but I never bother with the soundtrack, to be honest. I know it sounds really sacrilegious, but I don't really care, to be honest. I actually find it kind of annoying, so I just kind of looked back. Vroom vroom, motherfuckers. Boom. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot some fuckers. Go ahead and lower the volume a little bit. There we go. At least the tutorialization of this game is a lot better, honestly. Slowly but surely it helps you get into the ropes of the games, and unfortunately, I don't feel that the later games really do a good job of it. You just kind of assume that you played the games. But oh well. Oh no, he said the line. We're all fucked. No, that's bullshit. It's not right. I'm sorry. There we go. I am now level 2. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Oh no, not the green diamond waypoint of death. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. Skags at the gates. But yeah, I'll definitely admit that the opening of Borderlands 1 is rather slow, but I feel that it at least helps build the game up a little bit more. So I don't really mind, to be honest. It is kind of annoying in playthrough 2, though, but it's whatever. That poor little robot looks hurt. And unfortunately, you can't change controls in this version. So, I have to use stupid-ass normal version and not fucking tactical. Makes me mad. Would you kindly? Oh fuck, she said the line. We're fucked. Well, that was a dumb intermission. Alright, come on. There we go. Haha! Alright. Let me shoot you fuckers. Alright. There we go. But yeah, this is where it kind of starts to pick up. After that initial opening bullshit, this is where it definitely picks up. Which is good, because this game's opening, like I said, is pretty damn slow. But I wouldn't say it's that bad. Is there no end to my power? Of course. Alright. So now we gotta get and now the game's basically teaching us about shield shit. And they can actually buy things off of fucking vendors and shit, like that one article I saw a while ago. Pretty sad, but pretty funny in a way. There he is. Hey there, stranger. I'll just buy whatever shield. And like I said, I'm not gonna be here too long. Yeah, I'll just get a regular shield. Paid in Firestone. Alright. Paid in Firestone. Guess I did 5 missions in Firestone. That's the only thing I can think of. Fuck. Back, you fuck. Damn it. Oh, whatever. Out of ammo. Yes, there's actually a trophy for killing an enemy by jumping on them. My brother is an Italian plumber. Well, of course, don't you know? There's a skag there. I'll probably use that. Oh, there was actually some form of infighting. I forgot about that. Yeah, right. I actually did plumber that completely. It's not the most effective manner, but it is pretty cool that there's an actual trophy you can get for doing that. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and head on back. Excuse me. You need something? Yes. Alright, now we get to the coolest character. TK Baha. Just a lonely little man with a shotgun. I think he's supposed to be blind, I think. If I remember right. He's supposed to be blind. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Oh god, it's a boss! No, it's just... I feel like the subtitles actually kind of ruined the surprise, to be honest, but it is pretty funny. Like, I don't know why, that's just like, actually funny. And as, like, with Borderlands 2, just tries way too hard to be fucking funny, but that somehow just, like, puts a smile on my face. You can call it, like, biased nostalgia, but whatever. I love how, like, one of the biggest criticisms of Borderlands back then, and I think Yahtzee mentioned this, is that the more strong you get or whatever, the quests that you get just end up being piled on to the point of, like, why bother doing them? But then you, like, look at all the games out there now, and it's just, like... I feel like some people have taken Borderlands for granted, I guess. I don't know. It's, I don't know. I think some people are kind of dumb to Borderlands back then, at least with this game anyway. Of course with Borderlands 2, it's just like the perfect game ever of all time, I guess, because it has Handsome Jack in it and Tiny Tina, so whatever. But the first game is just like, well, fuck that game. Whatever. At least it's not as outdated compared to the original Time Splitters, but I still say it's worth playing, honestly. Marcus Kincaid. I probably butchered that. I don't fucking care. And now I can finally access the fucking ammo vendor, which can actually buy grenades, and of course we can buy weapons, and we'll just be on our way. I do feel like the running back and forth gets kind of ridiculous in parts, but like I said, I think it's meant to build you up into the game, I guess. And even this one area alone is pretty big. So, I don't really mind it, to be honest. I know it sounds like a really shitty indefensive argument, but I've definitely seen it a lot worse in other games, so I kind of don't give a shit. Go. Dude, you have discovered outpost entrance to Skag Gully. Time to give Monto's a piece of that. Of course. A lot of times are kind of lame, to be honest. But I don't know. I wouldn't say it's that bad. Depends on how much of a piss tank you are about it. Shop, set new inventory. Fuck, I got a slow-ass bolt-action rifle-like weapon. Awful. Oh well. I guess it'll have to do, I guess. Yeah, it's a Jacob, so it's, it hits hard, but I'm pretty sure they fire slow, I guess. That's fine, I guess. The lady finger. I don't know. You're about to face your first real challenge. I hope you've toughened up enough. Oh yeah. I sure did. I also don't know why Borderlands changed the enemies from midgets to whatever the hell they were called in Borderlands 3. It was just so fucking dumb. Like, people actually get offended at the word midget in 2025. So just need a fucking wake-up call. Nine toes, also he has 3 balls. Oh god. Fuck. Damn it. I'm dead. Oh yeah, one thing I also like better in this game is that the respawn is not as annoyingly long as it is in Borderlands 2. You just kind of spawn back in and just go back and kick ass. I really hated it that about Borderlands 2 pre-sequel, and I'm pretty sure 3 did that as well. I gotta see there's a mod for Borderlands 2 that does that, where it just skips the character animation or whatever, because that was just really dumb. It takes way too long and you can't skip it. It's annoying and bullshit. I think it only happens in Borderlands 2 if you don't like end up ragdolling first, but it's just a waste of fucking time. I really hate it. There we go. Alright, I got the skill point, so let's go ahead and get that, I guess. Look at all this stuff. Oh yeah, all this stuff. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Fuck off. Shit, wrong controller. Alright, let me just check something on PS4 very quick. It takes a while to load anyway, so I don't really care. I also need to get something to drink too, so I'll be back in a minute. Fucking accidentally turn off the the PS3 while trying to switch over HDMI cables. That's fucking smart. Whatever. Technically trying to build up fucking supplies or whatever from the Red Dead Online's trader shit in the PS4 version. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm actually at the very northern part of the map, because that's where all the deer and shit spawn. I feel it's a pretty good way of building it back up. Unfortunately, the fucking trader shit doesn't pay twice now, so I think you only get like 500 with local delivery, which is just absolutely retarded. But it is what it is. But yeah, for some reason when I was switching the HDMI cable, the fucking stupid ass fingers got in the way, and I ended up accidentally turning off the fucking console. So that's nice. The more you know, I guess. Might as well check up on the bullshit that I'm subscribed to, quote unquote. Probably nothing of interest. Yeah, that I saw from Breaking Banquet. That was a pretty funny video. Chaotix apparently back on YouTube, so that's interesting. Really weird commentary channel. Ghostface didn't re-upload anything from Synthetic Man. Sad. Oh, there was actually a video that High Tier Salt and LG did, which is fairly interesting. It's that was actually pretty interesting to watch. Let's see. Let's see. There was a video from Kano Casino covering Review Tech's oh god. Oh, this has to be like an old video. There's no way. This is like a fucking DSP video from Kano Casino. I'm definitely watching that shit before I go to bed. I've been like replaying the one where they had David Jaffe on Locale Live, which was... I don't want to get into it. That was really kind of fucking stupid, to be honest. Let's see. I know Jado did a video talking about Saban's "He's no good." Very apparent that he wanted to use that pun. Although the show and comic, I guess, was fairly interesting. It's just that it got a really shitty platformer back in the PlayStation. I don't know if the PC version is any better. It probably isn't, but it was a fairly interesting video, to say the least. So I'll be looking forward to that. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch back, I guess. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to use the phase lock effectively or whatever, the phase lock. Oh. I got it. Somehow. Truly outrageous. Did I really get 15 kills of that, or is there like a certain requirement that I somehow fumbled up? Oh, I'm supposed to go back to him. Well, I got the trophy, so Lilith is pretty much done. Alright, I don't know if I will be able to check the trophy list, but I'll go ahead and switch over to Mordecai next. Yeah, I'll switch over to Mordecai. I know that his skill is like kind of annoying to get proper. Or at least I'll get up to this certain point of like getting past the gate or whatever, or something. Yeah, this fucking Psycho game is going to be, like, massively overrated. All because of people's fucking lack of maturity when it comes to giant women. Even reading the comments on Steam Unlocked is just... give me a fucking aneurysm. It's so fucking stupid. That's really all that it is. It's just fucking dumb.
Yo-Yo-Vania? Okay. Maybe. Fuck.